Today we are getting into a serious tech feud, Apple versus Masimo. When I first heard Masimo, I thought that Apple just went against a bread company, but it's actually not. Masimo is a health tech corporation, and trust me, this one is more than just a regular lawsuit. It's a full-on patent war. Recently, spoiler alert, Apple won. They were awarded with only $250. Just $250. They made it seem like Masimo is a startup company that ended up paying a huge corporation like Apple. Maybe they'll go out and buy 10,000 chicken McNuggets after that. Oh, that actually sounded really good. In which again, might not seem like a big deal, but it's the reputation that matters most. Before we jump into this whole lawsuit scene, here's a quick history lesson. Apple got into the whole tech scene in 2015 with the first Apple Watch. If I'm not mistaken, it's the Series 1. At first, it was just a cool looking gadget, but now it's like a mini health lab on your wrist with features like heart rate monitoring. And meanwhile, there's Masimo. These guys have been doing health tech for a while now. They make non-invasive monitoring devices that check stuff like blood oxygen levels, pulse, you name it. Hospitals have relied on their device for years. So naturally, they weren't thrilled when Apple started rolling out similar features on the Apple Watch. Anyhow, here's where things get interesting. Masimo claims Apple poached some of their top engineers and execs, and then used their secret tech for Apple Watch features. And Masimo isn't just saying Apple hired their people, they are saying Apple used their patent methods. You can already guess where this is going. You guessed it, a lawsuit. Yes, Masimo files a lawsuit basically saying, hey Apple, that blood oxygen sensing feature, that's our tech. They argue that Apple took key ideas straight out of Masimo's playbook. And honestly, it's a big deal for Masimo. They have invested a ton of money in these health tracking technologies. Now, Apple isn't just sitting there taking the heat. Oh no, they don't. They claim they developed their own health features independent of Masimo's tech. According to Apple, they are leading the way in wearables innovation and they didn't even need to copy anyone, which is quite true since the Apple Watch did came up in 2015. It's a classic you copied us versus no we didn't legal battle. And both companies are digging in their heels because health features are a huge selling point for Apple, and protecting their health tech is a big deal for Masimo. And recently, Apple got a small victory in this saga. And when I say small, I mean it. A jury ruled in Apple's favor and awarded them with $250. Yep, you heard that right. Just $250. Not even a drop in the bucket for a company like Apple. As of now, Apple is worth $3.52 trillion. That's like how many zeros? I'm not even sure. So even though this win was kind of minor, it's basically Apple saying we are not backing down, and Masimo, they're definitely not done either. So why should we care about all this legal stuff? Well, it could actually affect what you get in your next smartwatch. If Masimo wins big down the line, it could mean future Apple Watches might not even have certain health features, or they might be limited in some way. Because remember, it did happen before where Apple had to disable blood oxygen monitoring as to comply with the court order. And if Apple has to tweak or drop any health features, is a huge opportunity for competitors like Samsung or Google to come in with their own health tracking. We could see some really cool new features pop up as a result. And honestly, more competition usually means better gadget for us, because we have seen this since, I don't know, the dawn of technology. So this battle could end up giving us even better wearable options in the long run. Let us know what you think. Are you Team Apple or do you think Masimo's just protecting what's theirs? Drop a comment down below. And if you enjoyed the video, just like it. If you dislike the video, just dislike it. And don't forget to subscribe. And I'll see you on the next news. Bye bye.